Yo, it's Brian here. Today, I'm going to be talking about the San Francisco 49ers. As always, not doing a top 3 video. I'm going to be posing a question to you guys. Will Jimmy Garoppolo have a great 2019 season? Because from all indications right now in the offseason, 2019 and preseason, training camp, all that stuff, it's looking like Garoppolo's 2019 campaign might be a little gimpy, I would say, for the most part. I don't know. I mean, when you look at training camp, he threw 5 consecutive interceptions. Some of you guys like it's just practice, but I don't know. It is what it is. 5 interceptions, that's not good, and it's consecutive passes. Also, during the preseason against the Broncos, I know it's just one preseason so far, but, it did not look really good. Although Denver's defense, you got to give them a lot of credit. They did really well, especially that Bradley Chubb guy. I wonder who he is, but he's pretty good. Garoppolo, he just did not look right. He looked like a rookie quarterback, to be honest with you. Maybe worse than rookie quarterback in that performance against the Broncos in the preseason game. 1 interception, that was the only thing that Kyle Shanahan was concerned about. Other than that, he feels like he will have a better preseason campaign come tomorrow against the Kansas City Chiefs, and hopefully to the regular season when it happens in a couple of weeks. We're going to be talking about that, talking about Jimmy Garoppolo all the way, answering this question myself, and hopefully get an answer from you guys in the comment section below. Before I get the video started, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That is going to help me out a lot. Click that bell notification to get notified of future videos. Share this channel, share this content with fellow Niner faithfuls. Yes, share this content with fellow Niner faithfuls. That is going to help me out a lot. I mean it all the time. I keep saying that every single video, but it really does. That's how we were able to get to 2,000 subscribers before the season even started. Thank you guys so much. Let's just get this video started. Jimmy Garoppolo, will he have a great 2019 campaign? All right, time to try to answer the question, will our man, our franchise guy, Jimmy Garoppolo, have a great 2019 campaign? Hard to kind of answer that right now. It's only preseason, only 2 games into this whole preseason session. I know, I wish it was only 2, but we get 4 preseason game total out of this whole ordeal, whatever you want to call it. He's going to be playing a lot this game tomorrow against the Chiefs. I probably should make this video next week, but I kind of wanted to make it right now just to have a topic to talk about with you guys. Garoppolo is a very important piece to our team. He could be the difference between making the playoffs and not making the playoffs, or having a great season and having a very bad season and people being on the hot seat. So hopefully the former is the true one. We have a great campaign. We make the playoffs at least and make a deep run. I believe this team can definitely make the playoffs. A lot of people are kind of high on the 49ers somewhat. Some people have a lot of doubts on this team, but looking at the preseason performance, looking at the defense, looking at Garoppolo's talent, I mean, come on, really? No way that they can mess this up, hopefully, except injuries. Yes, that's a very terrible thing to talk about, but it is what it is. It's football, dangerous sport, so injuries are always a factor in NFL football. All right, so Garoppolo, going to be talking about him and his team just a little bit. We all know he's a talented quarterback. He can throw the ball. He takes a lot of risk, but 2019, I think he's going to be a little bit more cautious, especially on his legs, because he does not want to tear his ACL. That would not be a pleasant time for him in 2019. They'll probably end up cutting him if he does get injured some way, shape, or form significantly in 2019, miss a lot of time. That would not be great. I love Garoppolo. I'm a fan of his. I was a fan of his in New England. When we traded for him, I was a little concerned with Belichick trading him, but at the same time, Robert Kraft wanted Tom Brady to be the guy, so they had to ship number 10 out to us. So far, he's been kind of okay. 2017 was exceptional. 2018 was a little iffy. Had some great performances somewhat, especially against the Chiefs week 3 before he tore his ACL. So far, 2019, it's not looking really good, especially in the preseason and practice, but, it's only preseason, practice, off-season programs. Regular season, if he turns it on, then we'll forget all about this. Well, except me, because I make videos about this. Anyways, his team around him, he has Kyle Shanahan, one of the great offensive minds in the NFL. Everybody respects him as an offensive coach. Talent around him, running backs. You look at the running back by committee with Tevin Coleman, Matt Breida, Raheem Mostert, potentially Jared McKinnon, and when he comes back healthy, I mean, that's a pretty good 4-back down system right there, if I do say so myself. Running back by committee. Wide receiving core, I mean, you have a lot of talent as well. I'm excited to see what Deebo Samuel, especially Jalen Hurd, on what they can do, what they can contribute. Definitely Hurd, they're probably going to be using him in a lot of formations. Wide receivers, tight ends, running back. He used to play pretty much every position. That's what Shanahan really stresses on all his players, is to be as versatile as possible. Hurd fixed that mold perfectly. There hasn't been any talk for him being a tight end, but he could be a big mismatch at the wide receiver position, and we saw the game against the Cowboys that he was a big mismatch for them and getting some red zone touchdowns, so that's amazing. Jordan Matthews, he's looking like he's making the team. I didn't have him early on in the offseason, but so far he's been doing pretty good for the 49ers in terms of practice and what have you. Richie James, I'm a big fan of his. Trent Taylor, he's probably going to be out for a little bit, so I don't know what is going on with him. George Kittle, he hasn't played yet in this preseason session, but I believe he will go off like he did last year. He probably won't break his own record for the tight end yards, but he will definitely have a great campaign, I think, and Garoppolo's going to be going to him as a security blanket. Offensive line, I don't know yet. It's kind of iffy. I mean, I saw the game against the Broncos. Joe Staley, he looked kind of uncomfortable against Bradley Chubb. I don't know, is age catching up to him? Hopefully not. Hopefully this is just preseason rust and what have you. Regular season, they can turn it on, which I think is going to happen for Staley himself. I'm not too concerned about the offensive line, although the interior line could use a little bit more work. The running game is still pretty good. I'm really excited for that. Really, Garoppolo has a lot of people to go to, especially this year. They drafted 2 wide receivers in the draft. They got other players in free agency. A lot of people are coming back healthy. This is a recipe for success, in my opinion. And also, you have a great coach, as I mentioned before. Will Garoppolo have a great 2019 campaign, minus any injuries or anything crazy like that? I believe he will have a great 2019 campaign. Prediction for statistics, maybe about 4,000 yards. I'm not going to go 4,500 yards like I did earlier this offseason, but about 4,000 yards. I think that's pretty legitimate prediction right there. Probably about almost 30 touchdowns, maybe 10 interceptions. I think that's a little reasonable right there. I mean, the interceptions, I'm a little bit concerned about him throwing the ball to the other team, which we saw against the Broncos in the preseason game, and he's a big risk taker. I see him throwing a little bit more turnovers. Hopefully he cuts it down this year in 2019. We'll never know until the games do actually happen. I'm excited. Garoppolo, I believe he will have a great 2019 campaign, and he will lead us to almost 10 wins, I think, barring any injuries. The offense is good. Also, defense, you gotta look at the other side of the ball. They're looking fantastic as well, stopping the run, getting to the quarterback even more. Nick Bosa and D4 haven't even played yet. Defensive line looks already good. Linebacking core, secondary looks kind of okay for the most part. It looks a lot better than it did 2018. Everything is looking together, minus any injuries. I know I keep saying that all the time, but it's a big concern for this team in particular. Minus that, everything, I don't know, on paper it looks good. It's only on paper, but I think on the field it will translate to success. Garoppolo, will I believe he have a great season? I believe so, minus any injuries. That's it, guys. Wanted to do this real quick. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Please let me know what you guys think about Jimmy. Will he have a great 2019 campaign? Please, I'd like to hear what you guys have to say in the comments below. If you guys like this, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That is going to help me out a lot. I'll be catching you guys up tomorrow on a Saturday, probably during the day and after the game against the Chiefs. I'll see y'all then. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Go Niners all day.